Greetings viewers, InfoTwat welcomes you back with another video, another interesting question. So, without any further delays, let's ask one of the most unsettling and controversial questions. Is it luck or hard work that determines success? A couple of days ago, YouTube recommended me a video of Veritasium. In that, Derek asks the same question, which made me think about it a lot and inspired me to make this video in the first place. Is it your undying persistence or mere chance that ultimately defines victory? After hearing all this, your mind must have made one or the other assumption. Of course, it's your determination that makes you a victor. Or not always, or else why would someone else win when I did more work than everyone? A person who is disciplined, who is consistent, never making any kind of decision that might compromise their goal. Result? A win. Another person who is just as disciplined, just as consistent, never making any kind of decision that might compromise the goal. Result? A loss. I'm sure both the examples are very familiar and occurred with almost everyone, with either scenario occurring more or less depending on person to person. Anyone made your mind yet? Watch the rest of the video and you might get a convincing answer. Is not getting cancer being lucky or cured after getting it is. It all boils down to an individual's perception of what luck means. Some people think everyone is lucky, except themselves, even when they are lucky enough to be able to complain, while some who don't even have the privilege of having that ability, but still being hopeful. Now let's take the world's strongest man competition for example. Hafthor Julius Bjornsson, also known as the Mountain from Game of Thrones. He was competing in this competition since 2011, where he secured 6th place. And for the next 6 years, he did secure his place on the podium, coming 3rd in 2012, 3rd again in 2013, 2nd in 2014, 3rd in 2015, 2nd in 2016, and 2nd again in 2017. But not quite cracking the top spot until 2018, when he finally became the world's strongest man that year.
World's strongest man title at long last. He is at the top of the podium.
Well, there you have it. The answer is hard work. Well, the next year during the competition, he suffered an injury.
I heard something snap. Here. I've never had this during a competition where I hear something snap.
Right.
It was painful.
When we get back to the hotel, I can do an ultrasound on it and take a look at all the tendons.
I could always still compete.
If it's the fascia,
Yeah.
yes, you can compete.
Then it's just pain.
It'll just be painful, right?
You do the right thing, brother. You're still gonna win this. I know you can.
He had his fascia torn during the dance medley. At the end of the championship, Martin Lacy's won the title by securing 46 points, and the Mountain came third with 37 points. He did manage to finish at the podium, but it seems like the luck was on Martin's side. Don't get me wrong, both men worked hard. But if the injury wouldn't have happened, the results might have been close. An outcome of a scenario is not predetermined. It is only after an observation one can come to a conclusion. Einstein hated this idea. He said, God doesn't play dice with the universe. The universe cannot be uncertain or probabilistic. Everything that has happened at the moment of the Big Bang has already determined what is going to happen after. Well, if you go according to Einstein, there is no free will. Forget the question, is it luck or hard work? Because both don't exist and we are on autopilot. According to him, everything is already written. So stop your work, your hobbies, your passion, and have an existential crisis. Because everything is predetermined? No, not yet. He was wrong, by the way. The universe is uncertain, and a free will does clear the results in most outcomes, but not all. Your hard work towards your goal does tip the scales of probability in achieving it. Due to the uncertainty, the outcome may vary. In the Veritasium video I mentioned earlier, Derek mentions how his subscriptions grew when Michael Stevens, the creator of Vsauce, mentioned him in the video. How much does a shadow weigh? I clearly remember this because I was one of the subscribers Derek gained after watching that video. He was lucky to have Vsauce mention him in a video because of which he gained a lot of popularity. Nonetheless, his videos were the reason he was mentioned in the first place. If he wouldn't have made them, it wouldn't have been mentioned at all. Earlier in the video, he said, looking at his previous videos, how bad he was and how much work it would take, he might have given up. We are glad, by the way, he didn't. As a matter of fact, YouTube stopped recommending me his channel very often, even after being a subscriber. And luckily, I got the luck video recommended. Info to What is a new channel and I don't know it's going to succeed and become huge, but become obscure. But what I can tell you is that I'm not going to give up. I'll keep tipping the scales of probability in my favor. As of the luck part goes, everyone has been lucky many times in their lives. Yes. Where is someone born and to whom might give them a head start? But everyone alive on earth is lucky enough to be born in the first place. Mark Cuban once said, something which is resonating with me since. Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. Now, not the question about can I win, but when. So there you go. Work hard as long as you can. Luck is just around the corner. That's all for today's video. We'll see you all next time with another interesting question.